Tom Cruise might have faced death-defying stunts, exploding helicopters, and mid-air rescues in Mission Impossible, but it seems his toughest mission yet has been making a romance last longer than the end credits. The 63-year-old action superstar has reportedly called it quits with actress Ana de Armas, 37, and this time, it's not because of a villain, a rogue agent, or a ticking time bomb. It's simply because the spark fizzled. According to The Sun, the two realized that while the chemistry was once hotter than a Hollywood premiere spotlight, it eventually cooled down to just friends territory. Insiders revealed they had a great time together, but both realized it had run its course. Translation: they're mature adults who decided to hit pause before things turned into another cinematic drama. And yes, before you ask, they're staying friendly, which in Hollywood terms means they'll probably still text each other memes at 2 a.m. But here's the twist worthy of a spy thriller. Ana is already cast in Tom's next movie, so while the romance may be over, they'll still be sharing screen time. Maybe those sparks will find a reboot on set. Never say never in Hollywood. It's where exes turn into co-stars faster than you can say action. The whirlwind romance that was. Tom and Ana's love story started in February, and from the moment they were spotted together, the tabloids were eating it up like popcorn at a movie premiere. The pair were seen enjoying private dinners, red carpet events, and exotic getaways that screamed power couple energy. In April, Cruise reportedly whisked Ana away on his private jet to Madrid because when you're Tom Cruise, commercial flights are for mere mortals. By May, they were rubbing shoulders with David Beckham at his 50th birthday bash in Notting Hill, the party where their chemistry was as obvious as the paparazzi flashes. Their summer was pure Hollywood fantasy, dancing at an Oasis concert at Wembley, soaking up the Spanish sun on a yacht, and flashing matching smiles that could light up the Mediterranean. One insider even shared that Tom showered Ana with thoughtful gifts, from gold jewelry to designer outfits, and the pièce de résistance, unlimited access to spontaneous world travel. Forget roses and chocolates. Tom's love language is private jets. It was all fun, glamorous, and a little bit 007 meets rom-com until it wasn't. Ana's next chapter. After the breakup, Ana didn't waste time sulking with sad playlists and tubs of ice cream. She was soon spotted at a Santa Monica gym with Top Gun Maverick co-star Miles Teller, though, for the record, they left in separate cars. She also made appearances in Paris during Fashion Week, seen with a mysterious male companion, and later partied with Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico. Clearly, Ana's living her best life, and possibly auditioning for Mission: Move On quickly. Ana's love life has always been as cinematic as her acting career. Before Tom, she was married to Spanish actor Marc Clotet, then famously dated Ben Affleck. Remember the PAP walks with matching coffee cups? And was later linked to Manuel Anito Cuesta, the stepson of Cuba's president. When it comes to romance, Ana's got range, from Oscar winners to political royalty. Tom's romantic resume. Tom Cruise's dating history is practically a masterclass in Hollywood relationships. Dramatic, passionate, and always headline-worthy. He's been married 3 times, first to Mimi Rogers, then to Nicole Kidman, and finally to Katie Holmes. With Holmes, he shares his daughter, Suri, though their relationship these days is, let's say, more mission. Difficult than mission accomplished. And speaking of Suri, she's now 19 and officially in her college era at Carnegie Mellon University. That's right, little Suri, once the most photographed celebrity kid on the planet, is now studying alongside future scientists, artists, and probably a few Tom Cruise fans. Interestingly, in her high school graduation program, she went by Suri Noel instead of Suri Cruise, a subtle but powerful statement that she's carving her own path away from her father's towering Hollywood shadow. Reports suggest that Tom and Suri have been estranged for over a decade. She also doesn't keep in touch with Tom's adopted children with Nicole Kidman, Connor, and Isabella. The alleged culprit behind the emotional distance? You guessed it, the Church of Scientology. The Church, the Breakup, and the Great Escape. Tom has been an outspoken Scientologist for over 30 years. "Without it, I wouldn't be where I am," he once said, describing it as a beautiful religion. But for Katie Holmes, his third wife and Suri's mother, that beauty quickly became a horror script. When Katie and Tom started dating in 2005, the world couldn't get enough of their love story. Remember the infamous Oprah couch jumping moment? That was Tom at his most euphoric and most memeable. The couple's whirlwind romance led to an engagement, the birth of Suri, and eventually a fairy tale wedding. But as we all know, not every Hollywood fairy tale gets a happy ending. Katie filed for divorce after 5.5 years of marriage, and according to insiders, Scientology was one of the main reasons. She allegedly feared that Tom and the church might try to draw Suri into the religion. Some reports even claimed she worried about Tom abducting their daughter. Whether or not that's true, Katie's next move was straight out of Ocean's 11, Katie Holmes and the Great Escape Plan. If there were an Oscar for Best Secret Divorce Operation, Katie Holmes would have won it in 2012. Knowing that Scientology prefers to handle member disputes internally, Katie went full stealth mode. She used disposable phones to plan her exit, hired 3 law firms across 3 states, and filed for divorce while Tom was abroad. Even Ethan Hunt would have been impressed. The result? She blindsided both Tom and the Church of Scientology, ensuring the divorce was handled entirely outside their control. Within just 11 days, the couple reached a settlement, lightning speed for Hollywood standards. Katie gained primary custody of Suri, while Tom was granted visitation rights. However, it seems he rarely used them. According to insiders, the church discourages members from associating with non-believers. But representatives later claimed that Tom's distance was his personal choice. Whatever the truth, Katie has raised Suri almost entirely on her own, far from the glare of the spotlight and the grip of Scientology. Losing herself in Hollywood. During her marriage, Katie reportedly struggled to maintain her independence. As Mrs. Tom Cruise, she found her career stalling. Directors allegedly didn't want Tom's interference on set. Sources claimed he was controlling, even dictating which roles she could or couldn't take. Eventually, the lack of creative freedom and personal autonomy took a toll. By the time she filed for divorce, Holmes had become more of a supporting character in the Tom Cruise show than the leading lady of her own life. Her secretive escape wasn't just a legal move, it was a liberation mission. And honestly, she nailed it. Tom's isolation and lingering regrets. After the split, Tom's relationship with Suri became non-existent. There have been whispers over the years that he regrets not being part of her life, but there's been little sign of reconciliation. Some claim he's chosen loyalty to Scientology over fatherhood. Others say he simply can't find a way back after so much time apart. Professionally, though, Tom has remained unstoppable. From Top Gun, Maverick to yet another mission. Impossible sequel, he continues to dominate the box office, sprinting full speed through explosions like time and heartbreak don't exist. Still, one can't help but wonder, behind the megawatt smile and blockbuster success, does Tom ever wish he could trade a few action scenes for a quiet moment with his daughter? The curious case of Tom and Anna. That brings us back to the recent breakup with Ana de Armas. Their relationship had all the cinematic elements, passion, luxury, and enough travel miles to qualify for platinum status on every airline. But in the end, they couldn't outrun the classic Hollywood curse. When the cameras stop flashing, real life sets in. It's poetic, really. Tom Cruise, the man who can hang off planes, dodge bullets, and perform impossible stunts at 63, still can't quite conquer the most unpredictable mission of all, love. But if we've learned anything from his career, It's this: he never quits. Whether it's jumping off skyscrapers or diving back into romance, Cruise approaches everything with full throttle enthusiasm. So don't be surprised if, by the time Mission Impossible 8 hits theaters, Tom's already starring in a new love story, both on screen and off. So, what do you think? Will Tom ever find the one, or is he destined to keep doing his own stunts and his own dating? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Until next time, stay fabulous, stay curious, and remember, in love and in life, some missions are truly impossible.